What's up, y'all? It's Rock. I'm here with my first review on my new channel. I'm doing a lot of reviews. I'm reviewing a lot of stuff. But this week we got something big that we're reviewing. We finally got it. Finally got our hands on that Young Thug album. We've been waiting for it for the longest of time. I feel like since Young Thug been out, he been saying he gonna make a debut album. Then he had the whole barter situation, all this other stuff. It's been like 7 years without him even dropping an album. So he finally dropped it with a little rollout too. I mean, we had the London single, but it wasn't too crazy. So he just announced it out of nowhere last week and said it was dropping, so everybody got hyped. So right now we're gonna get to a track by track review. It was 19 tracks. That was a lot, Thug. That was a lot. But we're gonna get into it because we here for it. We waited a long time for it, so we ain't gonna really complain. You gave us what we wanted. We're gonna get into the first track, Just How It Is. Crazy intro. I think Thug owned his influence. He talked about the dress situation. He said, "Fuck y'all, how y'all feel? This is me. I'm doing me." Thug, he got a lot of influence over the game, and I think he knows it now. And he really started talking his shit on this song. I ran it back like 3 times when I first heard it, just because the first time I'm like, okay, Thug, I hear you. I hear you doing your thing. I gave this song 3 stars. So basically, how I'm gonna rank all my songs is out of 3 stars. So this was a 3-star song. This stood out to me. Then the second song, we got Submade featuring Future. Super slimy. It got super slimy. The chemistry stood out immediately. The back-to-back flows, them going in and out, talking they shit. Future and Thug, they did their thing on this song. I gave this a 3-star right here. I ran it back twice. I think it's an okay song. It's nothing like a single. It's nothing they should really push, but I like it. And it got me wondering, is Super Slimy 2 coming? Is it coming? I really want to know. And then we got the third song, Ecstasy. We get into the first Thug song, and then it started out a little weird. I mean, I thought we were gonna get back to the weirdo Thug, because the first 2 songs he came out the bed swinging, letting y'all niggas know I'm not here to play with y'all. And then he got into the Ecstasy. I'm like, but then it got okay. It got okay. The second verse, he killed that second verse. He killed that second verse bad. So I fucked with that. So it got a 2.5 from me. Just because it's the first solo song, like in the album, like in the mix of the album, it was okay. Then we got to the first standout. The first standout right here is Hot, featuring Gunna. I mean, when you look at the track list, you see the first thing you see is Gunna. I mean, the Future, but the Gunna that stands out because you know that YSL chemistry is there. You know that they gonna make a banger anytime you see them together. Gunna, his rise in the last 2 years has just been crazy. He been taking the fuck off. Anytime you hear him, he just floating. He just floating. He just floating. They need a video for this immediately. I don't know why the video didn't drop with the album. I don't know. And the beat is crazy. I mean, we didn't even get to the beat. The trumpets, that shit is crazy. And it sounded like a little Travis Scott drown out, like the whoa. Yeah, he got a lot of that in there. So I don't know. That joint was crazy. I don't know. That joint definitely was crazy. Then we got to the song number 5, Light It Up. That's my man. I was like, okay, Thug. He started getting right to it. Started skating on the beat, talking his shit. I ran it back the first time because I'm like, okay, Thug. He started going in. And then it got a little weak towards the middle. I didn't really like the chord. It was kind of like a little experimental Thug. I wasn't really feeling it, but it was an okay song. So I got 2 stars from me. And then we got to number 6, Surf featuring Gunna. I think this is the first song on the album where we got the experimental Thug. Like, we got the Thug, the weirdo Thug that was, that Jeffrey Thug. Like, that was cool, but it was just like, come on, nigga. Come on. So that was an okay song. I wanted to skip it at first, but I waited for Gunna. I mean, of course. I mean, if you see, you're not gonna waste the feature. If you see somebody on there, I wasn't gonna skip it. So I was like, okay, Gunna. I'm not mad I stayed for it, but I'm not gonna run it back again. Yeah. Then we got number 7, Bad. That's my second standout. That Jones a banger right there. The sample, crazy. The sample is crazy. I think this might be the next single. I like Hot, but I think this right here will kill the fucking radio. And Baby Flow, he just hop on the track and he goes the fuck off. Then we go into number 8, the Lil Baby. This experimental Thug came back, and I wasn't feeling it, Thug. This was a no for me. I mean, it just wasn't for me. I mean, skip. Sorry, Thug. That's a 1 star for me. Then we go to number 9. What's the move with Uzi? You see Uzi, everybody you get hyped when you see Thug and Uzi together. You know they make good songs, a couple good songs together. But this was like the first whiny Thug we had. You know when he do his little singing, drowning out, whatever the fuck he be doing. And it was okay. It was just the first time we heard it in the album. So we got all the way to track 9 before we started hearing that little whiny Thug that everybody complained about. It was good to hear Uzi. It was an okay song. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, it's not a banger. It's not really gonna make my personal playlist. But I mean, I'll play it again. If we in the car. We riding around somewhere. I mean, I'll play it. It ain't that bad. Then he go down to 10. I bore her with Lil Duke. Another YSL person. This is a YSL Young Goon. I like Duke. I really wasn't feeling the song, but the YSL chemistry definitely was there, and I was feeling the YSL look right there. Thug, he knows what he's doing with his artists, and I think Duke is going to be the next one he get a little push from. Then we jumped out the window. We didn't hop out. We got jumped out the window on number 11. The album came back to life with this song. We heard the beat. It was okay, Thug. We're back. We back with you. You tried to do a little weird shit with the last couple of songs. It was okay, but we back now. I got you. All right. Then he did the little Dirk shout out in a second. I know Lil Dirk somewhere like, nigga. Hey, you gonna give me a shout out like that? You know I ain't do that shit, nigga. That was so. I mean, I don't know, Thug. That was a little weird, but we're gonna move on to 12 with I'm Scared with 21 Savage and Doughboy. The samples on this album, was very good. I liked this sample right here. That was really caught me. 21, he got the most unorthodox flow that fits with any song in the fucking world. You could throw him on anything, and it's gonna sound all right. And I don't understand it, but I'm gonna accept it. And that's just what 21 is. So he did another one right there for 21. Then we got Cartier Gucci scarf. This was a standout for me. This was a banger right here. I mean, the YSO chemistry stood out once again on the album. It was a good, first I was listening to it, was a good verse from Duke. I'm like, okay, I guess, like, it's alright. And then it did the hook, then he had another one. So, I mean, this was just another YSL shout out. This is Thug, another way Thug pushes his artists. Just pushes artists crazy and try to give them a new standout. So I really was fucking with that song. I'm gonna run that shit back, and I'm probably gonna add that to my personal one. So that's another one. Then 14, we got Big Tipper featuring Lil Key, back-to-back YSL, giving them YSL, his young nigga some shine right there. So I'm fucking with it, Thug. The song was okay. I mean, it's not something that's personal for me. I mean, if I'm playing the album, it probably won't skip, but it's not making nothing for me. So it was okay. Then we got Pussy. I ain't really know how to feel about this song. It's like, okay, we got aggressive Thug. And it's like, all right, Thug, you trying to be aggressive and you trying to snap on niggas, but it's like you singing. I mean, if you want to put this on your album, it's you, dog. That's you. Do your thing. I didn't understand it. I didn't know. Is he throwing shots? Did he want somebody to hear? I don't know, Thug. It was okay song, but it's a no for me. I mean, yeah, no. So 15 songs, and nowadays that's a lot of fucking music to go through. 15 fucking songs in one sitting of the same person. That's hard nowadays. I mean, not like old school rap, but nowadays it's hard to listen to one nigga and this whole album that's longer than 14, 13 songs. And then when we got to 15, I was a little tired, Thug. Like, I was like, okay, Thug, I mean, it's okay. I feel you, I hear you. You tried to drop, and you had a couple songs. He did a good little ratio, great songs to add songs. I feel like only 2 songs that I wasn't fucking with, but it was like, all right, Thug, you getting a little tired, especially after that Pussy. I wasn't feeling it. And then we got Circle of Bosses featuring Quavo. That was my third standout. 3-starer. Quavo came out leading the song, and he floated right into the singing Thug. And I mean, it's only certain times you can put up with the singing Thug when it got some flow, a nice flow to a crazy beat. And this was it. I mean, it was the best feature on by far so far to me. Quavo had the best feature over everybody so far, even the YSL niggas, which was crazy to me. I mean, hot and Circle, but I like the Quavo feature. I mean, I guess that chemistry is always gonna be there. You know how them Atlanta niggas work. I mean, that Jones was crazy. Then we got the Mannequin Challenge with Juice WRLD. So when I seen it, Juice WRLD on there, I was like, I don't know, it might be some weird shit. I mean, you know how it is. I mean, I like Juice WRLD, but you know, You know how it is nowadays. So the song was better than I expected. It's still not something that I'm going to rave about and post and all that. It wasn't that for me, but I did like it. Then we go into 18 with Boy Beck featuring Nav. Now, Nav is a personal favorite of mine. I love his voice. I like his songs, his beats. I don't like how he stopped saying the nigga in his songs. Look at me, he got me all saying that being his PR, but I mean, I just don't like it. I feel like he could do whatever he want to do with his music, but he's fire. Anytime you hear his voice and he's doing his thing, it's a fire song. I feel like this was Thug's most personal song too. He was talking about a lot of stuff that he do for people, how much he got a lot of hassles in his life. So I think that was a good last. Well, wasn't the last song technically, but it was the last song on the album that wasn't the single. So I did like that a lot. So that's definitely gonna make it too. So I did like that. This was so far, not including London. This was a good slash great album for Thug. I don't think there's really any more classics in 2019. I mean, unless you get the victory laps, but yeah, it's hard to really do that. So it was a really good solid album, especially for all the criticism surrounding Young Thug, all the hype and all the hoopla. I think it was a really good album, and he gave everybody what they wanted. If you like Young Thug for the hood shit, he gave you the hood shit. If you like Young Thug for the singing shit, he gave you the singing shit. He gave a nice little mix of everything. Shout out his young niggas YSL. So I mean, I think he did a real good job on this album. Um, so wrapping up the album, the review, the track by track, I hope it wasn't too long for y'all. You know, this is my first video, so I'm gonna try to get more organized and more structured of what I'm trying to do for y'all. But I hope it wasn't too long, because I really did like this album. I feel like a lot of songs got a little shout out, more shout out than some. It was definitely good. I'm gonna rate this album a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 to me. Thug did everything we said he couldn't. We called him gay, we called him whatever, he called other men gay. I mean, whatever your opinion of him it is, I mean, that's on him. But he definitely did his thing. This album was good. Shout out to J. Cole. I went to that tour when it came to Philly, but that tour, I mean, I guess the minds did something together, but the samples, you can tell, we got a lot of J. Cole influence on it. This album was definitely a nice, memorable album that I feel like is going to be around for months, because a lot of albums come around and they die out in 2-3 weeks. I think this is going to be around until it get cold outside, and then we start getting some more stuff out. Hopefully the Future and Thug Together drop or something, but I think this album's going to be around for a couple months. I think Thug really did his thing, and I think he really kind of got the game figured out and what he really wanted to do with it.